I haven't talked about static statues in a while, and these have arrived recently. So I got the new Figuarts Zero Naruto 72 figure. This is different to regular Figuarts Zeros because the scaling is way bigger. Usually they're roughly in scale with like an SH Figuarts, so usually around 112-ish sort of scale. They are usually non-scale anyway, and so they can do whatever. But this one is like noticeably larger than like a regular one, and it looks really, really cool. And I just liked the style. I don't really have any Naruto statues, so I thought this would be a really, really nice one, and it being bigger than I thought is actually better because now it has way more shelf presence, but I will also need to find space to display it now that I know that it's bigger, so that's a bit awkward. Then the re-release of the Portrait of Pirates Jinbei. This was a grail figure for many, never thought it would ever get re-released. It was going for like 1,400 Australian dollars for a long time, so it getting re-released for like 30,000-ish yen, fantastic. As well as the new Portrait of Pirates Sanji. Now, Sanji's not my favourite character in the Straw Hats, but I wanted to have a good scale figure of everyone in the crew, and I had the original Sailing Again Sanji, which is an okay figure, but it is showing its age. This one is way better. And this one is a little bit interesting because it's actually a collab between Mega House and Kotobukiya. And there's also two other figures that they're doing as part of the sort of Mega House collab, because usually Mega House exclusively make Portrait of Pirates, but they're starting to collab. So there will be a Boa Hancock that is done by Alter, which is a really cool character choice for Alter to do because their paintwork is incredible, as well as I think it was Freeing doing a 1/4 scale Nami, and Freeing usually handle that stuff anyway. Freeing is also, I believe, a subsidiary of Good Smile Company, so kind of a Good Smile collab, not really, but it is interesting that they're doing that. Hopefully that means that the floodgates have opened a bit more for different companies to handle one-piece figures, because traditionally, scale figures were only Mega House and prize figures were only Bandai, so maybe things can change so we can get a little bit more diversity and a lot more interesting statues out there that actually try things a little bit differently. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just my little mini haul. I think it'll be cool. I'll look at these figures at some point. Let me know if you really want to see them, and I'll sort of like speed up a review instead of doing a million different postable figures.